feel like they've addressed some of the issues with the heroes, or?
I think the Quaplina look pretty good in this game, actually. Yeah, I think they both have pretty good matchups first morph. You can burst them. Probably we might see the Orchid for Queen of Pain, which can kill morph. Lina can quite easily kill a Morphling, even if he gets a stat morph off. You just do so much damage, you can chunk through it, so it's decent.
It's decent. Let's find out how decent together with OD Pixel and Taiga.
For battle.
Thank you very much. Game 2, ladies and gentlemen, of OG versus CoolGuys. And T, what do we make of this one? Last game, you did feel that OG came in with a draft that was pretty hard for CoolGuys to take down. A lot of beef and not enough damage on CoolGuys. Any sort of similar issues this time, or are things a little closer on the playing field?
Yeah, CoolGuys have very much adjusted from the game 1 draft. They had a lot of damage issues, but now every single hero on CoolGuys has a way to kill someone with assistance, right? And I think that's a really good thing for CoolGuys. The question is, can they exit the lanes with the lead required to get this draft rolling? Like, if it goes even, I can see them maybe having issues jumping the Morphling, killing him off. But again, it's exciting to see the development of CoolGuys, and hopefully they can execute in the lanes so that we get a much closer game this time around.
Let's have a look. Let's see if we can. It's a bit close. I mean, last game, OG pretty dominant as CoolGuys lost control of the action rather early on. So, of course, BZM last game on his Kunkka, just running into 5 heroes and living to tell the tale.
Yeah, he can kind of do the same thing in this game with the puck, because it's going to be maybe an Orchid on Quap, probably not. The Nyx Impaled, that's about it. So very much is going to be maybe another BZM show. But OG, once again, they are setting up the lanes to get the most out of their supports. They put the Enchantress into that Nyx Viper lane, because, of course, Viper is such an incredible laner, but if there's a creep enabling the Ench to get the right clicks off, Viper can't deal with numbers of a lane. He wants to be punching that one hero. So, again, OG making sure that they always put Misha or Taiga into the correct lane. And it might, I mean, it should bode well once again for them.
Sure. I mean, like as well, or is there more chance for CoolGuys in that bottom lane? You know, you said last time you just didn't really like Spirit Breaker IO in terms of a duo that's able to do something. Is there more chance to do something with CoolGuys, or is it just the same struggle against the Ench support?
This is one of those things where if they somehow kill Yuraghi pre-level 3, they can just snowball the lane and just keep bullying him out. You know, same thing with top lane, right? Like if you kill off, Misha a couple times and then suddenly you got like level 3 on Quap, you might be able to bully Timber before he gets to level 3 himself. So I think very much both side lanes are really vying for dominance early, and you see Taiga, he knows what's up. He's already bullied the Viper out because, again, you just have the creep, you fight, and as OmaR, again, the bot lane is so important here. OmaR grabbed the creep wave to drag it around, and during that process, Taiga was able to non-stop right-click the Viper. So laning-wise, it's already a little bit difficult for this bot lane. CS reflecting that again. Look at Taiga. He goes for that hill. He goes for the trades. He should be dying here, though.
He should die here, surely.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
First blood. Thanks and have fun.
OmaR, potentially, we could argue he did steal it from Funnick, but a kill is a kill. Funnick left alone for no high five.
I was going to say, steals the kill. Doesn't even high five the score. That doesn't keep the vibes good down on the bottom lane.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Even though they got the first blood there.
Let's see if DMZ...
Got to be a bit more friendlier.
But maybe top lanes are friendlier. DMZ slowly going to chase him down. Does he have any more spells?
He's got stun in a second, Misha.
He's got... Oh, okay. Misha's just going to walk it off. Does Misha offer up the high five?
DMZ going to keep hunting?
No. They're just going to walk it off, mate.
I mean, DMZ keep going for it.
Is he going back? No way.
Ah, now he's stopped.
That's not worth it.
Well, at this point, you're like, Airline's walked this far away. He's not got anything to do mid. Just let him waste his time over there.
Yeah, I mean, the important thing there is, Misha brought that Snapfire away, and now Timber, level 3.
Okay, it worked out for Misha in the end, though. That's going to be infuriating.
This is perfect, right? Because, like, Misha, he dragged away the Snapfire. Timber's now level 3. He's probably going to go deny himself, or he's... Wait, is he going to get the courier and deny himself? What an effective...
Well, that went rather well at the end of the day for Misha, didn't it?
That was
a lovely little walk around the jungle.
Again, OG, please, get this man a new headset. But yeah, that was a beautiful little chain of events there. Go mid, deny the rune, go top, get a kill, and now Funnick getting chased down by the Alpha Wolf. Why am I casting? I mean, sorry, I got excited for a second. I mean, sorry, I just... Yeah,
I mean, it hit me fun. OG things are just happening, right? Falling to position. As OmaR, he'll also die. Tries to turn and get Yuraghi. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's dead as well. This is a very unfortunate start to the game.
Wow.
Yeah, I think when they put Quap in the carry role into Timber, it already feels kind of awkward because Quap's never really been a counter to Timber, right? Like, you could maybe argue a level 1 dagger or a level 2 dagger if you had advantage could be annoying, but as soon as Timber gets to 2 points reactive, maybe even 3 points, you get a casual bracer, you then get a hood, right? Like, it's going to be a clean 1v1, which unlocks Misha to make these plays, which allows Taiga in bot lane to not think about top, right? So it is a little bit interesting that CoolGuys did opt for the Queen of Pain carry when Timber was presented so early.
Yeah.
But again, maybe they want to play around the fact that Timber is a more static hero, want to remain within the lane and just push it in, so Quap can then start fighting elsewhere potentially. Again, Misha with another water rune, like he is just...
Oh, BZM.
That was rather close. Will he high five though?
Well, that's a cool high five.
What is that? Is that
the Aghanim's high five?
That's a little Ags puppet, right?
Yeah. Little hand puppet.
Yeah, pretty cool. High five the tower though.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can high five the
really?
towers.
But now, because they're big hands, aren't they, with the Aghanim's?
Very big hands.
Very cool.
Radiant structure.
In the new patch, they're going to be able to pick up enemy heroes if they stay in tower range too long. Yeah, Ice Frog leaked it the other day.
the notes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Forgive me. I forgot I was on the stream.
Bottom lane, Taiga. Another death on the bottom lane. He's not ruling the lane as hard as he did last time. This time round, CoolGuys, they're able to say something about Taiga in the laning stage. Top lane Thug, he's got blink, so he'll be fine.
Will he blink though, or will he just?
Yeah, living on the edge a bit there, Thug.
Oh, mate, yeah, that was...
But he will live.
Cool, and he'll have to watch the wave die as his TP's, TP's up to salve him back up. Yeah, and AMMAR is nearly level 6. But the kills happening bottom is a product of AMMAR having such a free lane top. Snap can do literally nothing to this Timbersaw. But finding kills elsewhere on the map is kind of what he needs to do.
I mean, who can do something at this stage? Can they bring anyone up here? And like, what's the composition could get this Timber out this top half?
Realistically, it doesn't sound great, Owen. You're going to need the Viper, the Timber, the Quap, the Lina, the Snapfire, all in one go to maybe kill him off.
Timber? They're trying to kill the Timber.
Yeah, well, he has to be there too. You can't kill him if he's not there.
Okay.
Think about killing him and he just gone, vanishes.
I mean, Timber would be pretty good at killing Timber, but...
True, that's why Morphling's really good against Timber. Because of course you can, when 6 you become him, and you can utilize the 2 first spells.
I mean, that's, yeah, I was trying to think if you're joking, but you're not actually joking.
No, I'm not.
No,
when I was just really serious. Yeah. This is a serious game of Dota.
Shame, yeah, it's just a shame that CoolGuys don't have the Morph either. That's of course on OG's hands. And Yuraghi, we saw last game what he did on his Terrorblade. So it's not quite as smooth of a start for him this time round. You know, it's not like minute 6 where you're looking at the Terrorblade and being like, well, this man's getting completely out of control. But he's having an okay start.
Yeah.
So he's going to need time to catch up. You'd imagine the rest of OG is going to be able to do a good job of making him that space.
Yeah, I think the key thing here is just the way in which the supports of OG, every move they've made is more to an objective where there has been an instant, gratification of what they've done. Where DNZ and OmaR, they've kind of been slowly moving around, like they TP top just to salve the Quap, like to get them back in the lane. Oh. Nice invis cookie though, but needed the Nyx there, right? Needed a little sign kill.
And now the turnaround. I mean, DNZ, he should die here, Taiga. They'll be able to deal with him. Summons, he's got a heal, and yeah, they've got nothing else to throw out at Taiga, so Taiga will be fine. TP's coming in, and they don't lose anyone to CoolGuys. AMMAR continuing to bully Thug the best he can up top and keep the pressure onto this tier 1 tower, as it doesn't look like CoolGuys are going to be able to send anyone else out here to keep this tower from going down. So AMMAR will be on track to get this very early.
Yeah, the main thing CoolGuys can do is try and bully this bot lane, as you see them doing here.
And trying their best, but again, getting Taiga, but feeding kills to the Morphling is not going to be a trade that they're happy with. As Yuraghi, you can see already the 3 cores of OG faring slightly better here already, 7 minutes in.
And the really nice thing for this Morphling is already hit level 6, pre minute 8, 2-0 in the 3, you become the Viper, and then you just make them really weak. You have that break for yourself, you're able to turn that tri lane around. So OG, this lead, it's the unkillable Timbersaw, it's the Morphling that at any point now, if Viper steps out of position and the Morph is available, you will be able to kill off the Viper as well. In 100 seconds, that's when Viper might be dying once more, but it's all about kind of like Noob and Thug, the Lina and the Quap. It's how do they get into the game. Realistically, the saving grace for CoolGuys is the lack of jump on OG. It's like Puck Morphling will jump the back line, but maybe if there's a BKB in play for Alina or Satanic or something, she can like right-click fend them off. But again, that's, you know, 2 big items down the line. So CoolGuys, it is mode farm. Don't get sapped into that kind of early aggression that OG wants. Don't allow the map to be broken down super quick because you are so reliant on items. Thug probably will be going for an Orchid with how bad the lanes went. He needs to find a way just to enter any early fight. So I'm kind of looking at Orchid on Quap, BKB on Lina. Maybe they look to take a fight, but OG probably will be gaining a 4 or 5k gold lead in that time because they're able to do whatever they want in the map. And this heat map from Snapfire, it looks like he's done a lot, but unfortunately it's just a lot of waddling around hoping to find an engagement. It's very difficult to play when the lanes are so set up beautifully from OG.
I mean, yeah, DNZ sort of scrambling to get some levels where he can. Same as Misha's still level 4. See if they can maybe bring a fight together down bottom. I mean, CoolGuys, they're trying to poke at this tier 1, but this tower's still in a shape that, you know, OG would probably be rather happy to defend. So CoolGuys, they are a little hesitant on how hard they try and push down this tier 1 early, especially with Taiga holding around. TP potential from a puck or something, a turnaround could always be in store in this bottom lane.
Yeah, and that's why you see Taiga kind of offering himself up, right? Like, he puts himself in that position of vulnerability.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's a Cobalt. We get to, that's a whole new perspective of my gang. Cobalt cam, yeah. Yeah, he just tanks up the ult.
Yep.
And back to farming.
DNZ. Uh-oh. In they go, Misha.
Are you okay?
Closing the gap, finds the setup.
You don't get to win.
Good old Tumblr's toy.
Very good.
Misha there with the easy catch.
Yep. One of the best neutral items in the game, I mean tier 1 specifically. I'm such a big fan of this because it's like one of those items where when everyone gets tier 2s and you're a support, like a Bane or a Lion or whatever, you kind of still keep it. You're like, yeah, I mean, I like this.
Well, here we go. This is what we expected to see. Taiga does die. They've had it going pretty deep for this. And they're almost certainly going to at least lose Funnick. I mean, is he tanky enough to survive? Jump in with the Waning Rift. It's close. Oh, he's actually going to live. Didn't have enough to bring him over the edge. Noobs turned up.
I think not.
That was good. That was like the Noob's presence alone has stopped that, you know, engagement. And they kind of needed something to go their way.
More TP's coming in from
they're going to bring him in.
Bring Taiga back over. Bottle refill.
Probably will get removed in the next patch, yeah.
Regeneration.
See what they can have done here.
Oh.
Kisses are coming in. Taiga. He's in trouble. The Viper Strike's at the ready. Funnick be able to set up to kill him off again. See the jump forward from BZM, but there's 4 heroes here. This is starting to get a bit spooky, this area now. As OG, they do not have the numbers around.
Oh, nice cookie.
Reads the movement perfectly. DNZ with the cookie setup. Knows exactly where BZM's going to need to head. They get the kill. They'll keep the push on. And indeed, as we had the ops push point out there, no TP was available on AMMAR, so he was never going to have the opportunity to come down and join this defense.
Yeah, and that's a good read from CoolGuys, right? Like, they have the spells to find kills if they are able to connect what few stuns they have, right? They rely on the Impale and a cookie. DNZ expertly kind of assuming that he'll jaunt to the orb, goes for that preemptive cookie, connects, they're able to get the kill, but I think they're feeling the pressure of the limitations right now of their draft. Like, we can't cleanly lock a hero down, but again, like I said, when they do, it feels good. Dodge the Timbersaw, try and find kills. But also, like to echo myself from that first game, they also need to find a way to kill off Yuraghi. Maybe when the Quap gets an Orchid, a smoke,
smoke and
connect, pre-Manta or Morphling, that could be a good time.
There we go. Getting a TP sent out now, AMMAR. He's ready to fight with the rest of the boys next time.
The crew's going to go all the way back.
Hey,
and then
he's
all the way
not
back
quite
up.
ready, but he's on track to be ready.
Let's go 25 seconds of no OmaR.
OmaR giving some good information.
Triple fire.
See if they can maybe trip up BZM here. They got enough setup. Viper Strike in. It's a lot of damage. BZM, he's going to try for the TP out, but yeah, they've got him.
It's really nice stuff from AMMAR.
Oh, it's still called out. Yeah, he was just super stuck there. No chance. Meanwhile, OG, they are going to try and get the catch onto Thug. So this time, Tumblr's toy, not enough to close that gap for Misha. Thug's away. That's a big kill on the puck. I mean, without a doubt, 13 minutes in, seeing CoolGuys have a much better attempt here against OG, without a doubt.
Yeah, the key thing here is they're really playing into what Timbersaw needs, because Timbersaw just absorbs everything, right? He absorbs the lane he's in, the jungle he's in. If there's no easy way to kill, he's just going to be top net worth, right? They identify that, so they are going to be punishing whoever needs to be playing out on the side. They have Taiga in the bot lane they killed a couple of times. BZM now filled that role of pushing out this kind of the spooky lane. Therefore, you know, CoolGuys have to capitalize on that. If they don't kill that hero farming that lane, then you're losing your own jungle to Timber, and you're allowing some hero to freeze the bot lane, so the boots aren't coming to you. So it is very much CoolGuys are taking what they can within the map. And OG now instantly smoke up because of this death in bot lane. They are trying to maybe secure their own jungle once again, because of how confident CoolGuys are playing, you'll assume there's some vision there, but there actually isn't.
They're gonna look for noob mid. TP's coming in. Can anybody get here in time to help her? They cannot. The burst comes through from Misha. BZM finishes off the kill. Now I'm going to try and step around the arcane rune. OmaR being sneaky. Gets the setup. They're going to get the chain locked down here with the combo. They take him down. BZM will fall. Misha and Yuraghi watching from the side, but with the four of them around, they don't want to get in. Thug, he's going to jump in aggressively over towards Misha. The kiss is coming over, but not quite having the reach to lay them down on the line. Misha's fine. Just be a trade here between the mids. And AMMAR stepping over. OG, they're not going to let their tier 1 tower in the mid fall easily at all. As the Timbersaw, he's around and ready. They'll start the hold. Taiga does step aggressively into the river though, with the Spirit Vessel done. He's ticking down. Thug jumps in with a fire burst to finish him off. AMMAR tries to get over, but immediately the Spike Carapace is there. Into the chain lockdown. The Laguna Blade comes out as well. They kill off AMMAR. Misha, he's got to run. As CoolGuys, they might be up for diving tier 2s. They are. Thug jumps in. They have the burst. CoolGuys, they'll get the time to push it onto this tower. OG, they confidently turn up for that defense, bringing in AMMAR on this Timbersaw. They dealt with him perfectly. AMMAR trying to go up to the high ground blindly. CoolGuys, they do have good stun lockdown and great setup. He's always got to be aware of this Nyx Assassin Spike Carapace to catch him off guard on these Timber chains.
Yeah, this was absolutely perfect. Just before this highlight, it was also the Orchid reveal, being able to kill off the Puck, giving CoolGuys that ability to play with this aggression. If Puck was still alive, this type of grouping would be punished with a 4 or 5 man coil. Yeah. But because they found that kill, they still play together. They have such great stuff, amazing stuff. And also a key thing with Viper, the new way of playing, I say new way, the way of playing Viper nowadays, you can go for a Vessel, great V morphling.
I mean, this Vessel's crushing it.
It's crushing it.
It's a brilliant item.
But also you can go then Scardy later on. I mean, is AMMAR really dying here?
A fair few stuns. Cookie as well.
Okay. Ooh. Timber chain.
They've got him.
There it is.
Again, I mean, 2 kills back to back now on AMMAR's Timbersaw. Very well handled here by CoolGuys.
That was really nice. But again, the key thing here is CoolGuys is just punishing the confidence of OG. I think OG is playing with that aura of we can do what we want with, you know, Yuraghi's farming. And in the previous game, CoolGuys didn't have the heroes to capitalize on that type of overconfidence. But this time, they're having that kind of heads-up play. Where should they be? Where are they greeding out on the map? And they are picking off bot lane. They're picking off mid, going into top. Like, they are quickly moving around the map. Primarily due to that Nyx, right? Using that Vendetta.
It should be a kill.
It should be. Like to use all the big spells, yeah.
Onage.
I mean, they're playing fast. They're getting into the groove now, CoolGuys. Something that they didn't get the chance to do in the first game of the series. Wild Wing Ripper just sort of chilling out.
Mate, he's having a little dance party.
That's
Christmas time.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, see, they even know it's a rave too.
Final dance. A Wild Wing rave. Beautiful. But Thug puts it to an end.
No music.
Yeah. No raves, only waves here.
Yeah.
Sonic ones from the Quap.
Dyer's top tower.
14-7. This is exciting stuff. 17 minutes in. We're getting a right fight here between the two. CoolGuys and OG. So they can keep it up. Of course, Yuraghi's still the man at the top. They will have to deal with him eventually.
That's a bit of reverb there on the Ench Def. But I think Funnick, he is going to be the gem of the Dire team.
Look at this.
Because, yeah, they're sneaking at Roshan. Scardy, when Viper
know
gets this, they know. AMMAR knows about. There's no sentry down. There's no detection.
It's not a very quick Rosh.
No, and
it's a very slow Rosh.
They actually have no sentries for this play. OG trying to force Roshan, but without True Sight. So OmaR just pretty much, and I guess DNZ with the Mortimer Kisses, both supports just deterred the entirety of OG from sneaking away Roshan.
I mean, it was an ambitious attempt as well. Like, that Rosh was don't know if he was even going to die in this game. It's a slow Roche lineup that they do have. Jump to the high ground looking for OmaR. They have moved for the BKB, forced by the rest of OG. The finger comes in from Misha, but OmaR is still alive. Finally, they bring him down, but they've actually used a lot just to kill off the Nyx. We'll see if OG can set up for more as the silence is out onto DNZ, but no further catch. They push back CoolGuys. They will look back into the pit, but again, the time it takes, we'll see if CoolGuys want to head over for this.
I don't think they can, though. Like, the fact that they picked off the Nyx, he is pivotal in stopping OG's aggression because of Carapace and the stun on all the AoE spells and no Monomer Kisses. Without that big spell of Snapfire, they're going to be able to tank it with the Ench creep and just slowly click it down. So it was, it's one of those plays where OG, they could have fumbled at Roshan, but because they had the discipline to disconnect from the Roshan, not the game, smoke up and then go for that secondary fight, punishing the Nyx assassin. Yeah, it was just heads up from OG. But it could have been disastrous if they were kind of stubborn for it. But again, they're playing pretty clean. They're not going to be too stubborn.
Yeah, big stuff. Yuraghi, of course, still hasn't died amongst all the chaos of this game. Now having that Aegis and still in that sort of comfortable spot. You know, the Morphlings, growing threat. Still very much something that's going to be on the radar for CoolGuys. As obviously for the combos they've been using so far will only go so far on one of the cores. The chances of them chain locking down Yuraghi and BZM in the team fights are very slim. And AMMAR as well, really. You know, all these three heroes, they have to have everything thrown down on them. So there's always going to be this very high chance that one of them is just going to be running rampant across your backlines.
And that's why I think OG aren't really too disheartened, right? It's like why they're playing with confidence at Roche and why they're still doing these moves, because once AMMAR actually gets into the middle of the fight, if he's able to use off this vessel and stuff, like you mentioned, they will be able to just...
Like they can deal with one at a time, but the three of the cores of OG come running at them, that's going to be where the difficulty is seen.
That's why they're flooding into the fight right now. Like, what can stop them?
Now, good kisses here from DNZ. He's found a nice position on the edge of the fight to turn around, start laying them down. OmaR's got the lockdown onto Misha. Jump forward from Thug. A couple of right clicks takes down the Lion. DNC is going to be looked towards by AMMAR, but now he's hesitant about going in onto this Snapfire because CoolGuys, after killing the two supports, they can now turn their attention over towards AMMAR. He's able to use the TP, go down to the low ground with the Timber Chain. Light Strike Array not quite able to clip it. The three cores of OG still fighting strong, and of course Yuraghi with that Aegis. If CoolGuys can get any further catch on them, it won't be the case. They can step out. Just the two supports of OG going down, so the team fight put on hold for now. OG will back off with the rest of their cores. Yuraghi happy to get at least the Eagle song done now on his road towards the E-Blade before the next fight.
We're smoking up though, but they're smoking
Can they
into
catch
the
Yuraghi? Can they kill him twice?
No, once at best. This is a very difficult and somewhat, I'd argue, optimistic smoke. But even killing off the first life, that might give them the confidence to make other players on the map next time.
Get the setup through the trees.
He has no mana.
He does, only the 4 stick charges, so I'll definitely take the Aegis off his hands. OG are heading up. We have a punt coming over the bots as well. BZM, he's turned up and ready to turn. Gets the Dream Core down on the 3 of them, but they turn. The stun step locked down BZM. BZM goes down. Finger thrown the way of DNZ as DNZ gets popped by Misha. AMMAR back into the Vendetta. Dust not going to clip him, but the Chakram does. AMMAR reading his move perfectly. Catches the Nyx on the attempted escape. Taiga comes around to the back lines. Thug jumps in aggressively over towards Misha. BKB's about to end in a second, but he will have to blink back up. Turns with a silence onto Yuraghi to stop the chase of the Morph. He'll get out of there. And they take the Aegis out of the hands of Yuraghi. They kill BZM. Does cost them a few lives though, and of course the end of it all, Yuraghi not going down that second time, so continues to stay at the top in gold and picks up a good chunk of XP as well.
Yeah, I honestly thought that CoolGuys was going to disengage from this as soon as they saw the puck TP in, but of course I don't think they're fast enough heroes to actually get out of that fight. Perfect stun onto the puck, and puck actually was carrying a gem as well. So maybe if CoolGuys was able to sneak that gem away and take the H would be pretty good, but OG, they instantly react. They come back through to the fight, and it's so hard to kill them. Thug, unfortunately, isn't able to connect Sonic Wave onto the Timber Saw, but yeah, it's small things right now. I think CoolGuys, they're going to be taking the W from this. They're going to be excited that they're able to take that fight.
OG, they're coming back in, ready to shut them down hard, though, with this smoke. That's Funnick. He'll be the one that's found. He's got a fair bit of beef to him, though, with the Vessel and the Dragon Lance. Still living here. They've got enough to finish finish him off? They will. The orb's back up, but the time it's taken to bring him down has cost him Misha's life. And also BZM, he goes in up to the high ground. They're waiting for him.
That's the gem. OmaR just got a free gem. Poor Misha. Okay, so Misha, the Lion, bought a gem for the puck.
They've got the opening stun. What more do they have? Spike Carapace into the... Yeah, got the burst.
Do they? They do? Or don't? Yours?
Have they got it? Oh, AMMAR. I mean, Yuraghi's trying to set up a turnaround here. Thug is out of mana, but the BKB's still ready for Thug. AMMAR will live.
I'm just happy for CoolGuys to have the heroes this game to punish this playstyle, right? Like, they are able to... And I think it's AMMAR all the way. Like, pretty much this Nyx Assassin is the reason why they're able to consistently find these kills on BZM, why they're able to have these moments of brilliance. And there we go. The Nyx cam, yeah, look.
Nyx.
Potential MVP material if they are able to find the W in this game.
It will be pretty huge for them. As we said, you know, CoolGuys have struggled so far in this upper league. But this game, you know, against OG, a solid 24 minutes so far, putting up a really good fight against them.
Yeah, like if you look at the line right now, like he was the one that bought the gem that Puck just fed away. And if he didn't buy the gem, Lion would have a blink right now. So potentially this need for this catch, this lockdown, it is being hindered by the fact that Misha went for a very aggressive style of itemization by giving away a gem, trying to play on the fact that they should be unkillable. But I think for OG, the Puck, the Morph, the Timber, they're the ones not really dying. Puck, of course, is when he's fully out of position. But it's the port engine line. If they step across this river and this BKB Cop wants to jump them, they're probably going to die, right? So, yeah, right now the supports of OG are not as tanky as the rest of them, so a little bit of disconnect in how they're approaching some of these earlier fights. But again, the lead still is there because, you know, Yuraghi is farming a Storm. 3-0-8 on Morphling. Yeah, this is still the problem that CoolGuys are yet to really face, and it's what giving them this false confidence, right? Kill everyone else, we'll deal with Morphling later. Just kite him out, and at some point, he's got 6 items and you can't kill him. But at some point, CoolGuys might look to try and find that one moment in the game to really get that pick off.
I know BZM's down here. Archie pushed the last wave. Oh, they'll see him now. Oh, that's not. Oh, OmaR there. Spike Carapace with the blink into the path of the orb.
This man wants to win this game. And BZM, the respect for BZM.
That is some respect there.
Yeah.
Very nice little play that BZM just didn't factor for at all there when he sent the orb out.
Yeah, it was very greedy, like trying to orb the wave and then, yeah. But again, I think it's the greediness that gives OG that kind of, that joy to watch because they are just really trying to push everything.
And OmaR,
he's already back top.
He's got setup. They've got burst. Is it enough? He's already got the shift going, and that's enough to get Yuraghi out of there. But OmaR really putting in the work here, trying to give them every opportunity to get these big potential kills on OG. So Yuraghi will step out this time, but it was close, and if he catches him before that shift, it's an absolute kill.
Yeah, and the value of OmaR with this gem as well. Like, he's constantly dewarding the cliffs. You see on the minimap, Radiant, often OG would have this aggressive vision, but they don't have it now. They need to play on the fact that they are playing defensive. They now use 2 of their wards on the high ground around Roshan. Roshan might respawn in the next 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much going, guys, we fumbled the game a little bit. Let's reset, wait for Roshan, let them come to us, and we'll utilize our heroes here when we can have the vision to jump them correctly.
Oh, Misha. Trying to go for a bit of ward control, but there's a fair few around. Noob turns with a burst. Yuraghi tried to push him away with his own combo, but not enough to threaten Noob as they kill off the Lion.
Are you looking at the quick buy of AMMAR right now? Yeah, I was about to say, he's got a... Okay, cool. He's debating you. He's got
I mean, I would love to see a Daedalus Timbersaw, but I have a feeling that there's just not happening.
I don't want to be a party poop or anything, but when he uses his ultimate, he can't right-click. So spending all this money on a Daedalus might not be the smartest plans, but AMMAR teasing the crowd, you know...
He loves to
put him on the edge of your seat.
The next thing you know, he's buying it. You know,
I mean, why not?
We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe, you know, when he jumps onto this quap, he wants to be able to right-click it. I'm not even going to bother trying to theorycraft that one. I don't think that I'll probably say there's never been a Daedalus Timbersaw in competitive Dota. Maybe like one.
In competitive.
I think that's the one hero I could probably say that.
Sure.
At best, maybe one at like the final minute where it's like, haha, lol, bought it to ruin stats, but. I don't think that's ever happened. For good reason.
Cool guys, are they going to be ready for this? AMMAR is leaning in, but not a clean opening from OG. So Cool Guys, they'll be fine. And OG still looking to try and get a jump, but playing with the BKB available is not an easy target to commit on, this Viper. Still pondering about starting some action, but I don't know if they can quite. I mean, it relies on Misha getting the Hex, and it's not happening.
He still doesn't have the Blink Dagger on the Lion, so they really are unable to just instantly start a fight that they want to take. But Cool Guys, they really are respecting OG there. But you could have, on DNZ, he could have Lil Shredded to instantly de-ward when they placed it, but he respected that jump potential, didn't want to give away his position, slowly moving away. So yeah, right now, Cool Guys, they don't want to give away some free kills. The only thing they could put it was secret Misery.
The boy Misery.
At 48 minutes. Again, at 48 minutes though.
No, at 34 minutes he bought it, but then
I see. Yeah,
14
okay.
minutes later, Wings beat them.
I mean, yeah, so Misery decided to lose a competitive game on purpose by buying a Daedalus. I love you, Misery. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
AMMAR, he's going to start things off. He's in. What's the BKB? So does Funnick. Funnick, it's been focused down by Yuraghi. The kiss is coming in from the side now. Vessel is down onto Yuraghi. They come in with the stun and the burst. They've taken down Yuraghi. Huge kill to start the fight there by Cool Guys. Taiga also separated in the river. Thug jumps over, gets Misha. It's 3 dead on OG. Roshan is up and ready. Cool Guys, they're taking the lead in this game too.
That's absolutely perfect. Like, they've done this without any vision either. They smoked around. OG has both high ground ward spots. Like, this was a zero vision play from Cool Guys, but they were able just to connect the critical spells needed.
And we'll see it again here. I mean, Cool Guys handling this fight perfectly. The commitment from OG starting with that BKB from AMMAR. And Yuraghi tries to get on in it, but they catch him and kill him pretty easily here, considering how much net worth he has built up. It doesn't matter. A stun, a burst, and a Vessel, Yuraghi's still gone.
Again, it's key. It's OmaR here, right? Like, they're playing in an area where OG, they don't have the sentries. They don't have the true sight to deal with this next assassin. And he is just punishing them time and time again. So yeah, right now, OmaR really is, you know, playing his heart out, connecting that stun onto the Morphling, noob in position. Yeah, incredible stuff. 6K lead now, like, yeah. I honestly wasn't expecting this, but yeah, OmaR is really, whew, he's pulling a shift right now for the Cool Guys.
Yeah.
And the items as well. I love the fact that they're really thinking about, like, regeneration, right? You know, Lina with the Shivas, you've got the Vessel and the Viper, probably Skadi soon. Like, they're all dealing with the fact that Ench, Morphling, Timber, they all utilize regeneration to get themselves in the fight. So they've hit this timing where these smaller items gives them this ability to really pack a punch. And, you know, they're sending it home.
Oh, they really are. I mean, Thug as well, the most farmed here in the game, hasn't died either. 605. The carry Quap looking good for Cool Guys here.
Radiant structures be fortified.
Fortification forced out. Still good 3.5 minutes to play with the Sages. Cool Guys. Map absolutely under their control for the next few minutes, as OG's going to have to be very careful how they come out across it.
But also, Cool Guys have to be so careful as well. Like, even though they have the Aegis, their way in which they kill is the surprise factor. We're going to burst you quickly in that moment. And if it isn't Yuraghi the one getting bursted, he has, you know, what is it? Manta, Satanic, E-Blade, soon to be BKB. Like, it might look good for Cool Guys right now, but it's still not suddenly like Cool Guys is going to get a 20k lead from this. They play for that minute moment in the team fight to surprise OG. And they have been doing it excellently. They just need to be able to replicate that. They're smoking to try and help replicate that moment.
It's just scary for OG. Cool Guys could get a real solid hit here. OmaR starts things off straight away. The kiss is coming in from the side. They've got the lockdown. No chance for a BKB. AMMAR's gone. Yuraghi jumps in with the burst over towards OmaR. But OG, they've got to back off. They've lost Misha. And they've lost AMMAR. Stun across the tree. They catch Yuraghi. Laguna Blade from Move finishes him off. Jump forward from Thug. 4 dead on OG. Cool Guys, they take the team fight easily again.
But instantly, BZM, he TP's commit. He's not thinking about, my team just lost the fight. He's focused on the game. He comes, clears out that creep wave, comes for another wave. Like, how does, you know, Cool Guys capitalize on this push now? They have nothing to obtain. Really good read from BZM. But again, Cool Guys, beautiful stuff. Getting the jumps, DNZ tipping the main man himself. It takes a lot of confidence to be able to jump a Timbersaw like that, but they have the Bloodthorn, they have the Bottomless Kisses, the Lina on top. Like, they had a way to punish AMMAR being in that position, and they did it excellently. Like, some people there would go, guys, ignore the Timber, he's too tanky, but like I said before, they have the items to kill off these tankier heroes now, so if they're all in position, they can do it. But for OG, they're very lucky BZM had the heads-up play to take that mid. Like, this could have been easily tier 3 pressure into morphling buyback and the game getting really good for CoolGuys.
He's got a lot of money to play with. What do you think he's so contemplating? Yeah, double down on the means to deal with this morphling.
Yeah, and also he's tanky enough to now deal with like E-blades and stuff, right? Like if he can stand an A-click, it unlocks Lina, Quap, Nyx to kind of move around this unkillable Viper who's just spitting poison left, right, and center. And that is what's going to give CoolGuys that continued ability to just jump in and out of the fights. And Lina is going to be clicking like a truck.
Yeah,
MKB.
Noob's going to be clicking a right treat here with the MKB done.
The real question for Noob right now in his build, he can pivot to Satanic to be able to survive, which I think I'd prefer, or he can go all into the damage and just go Daedalus and hope he doesn't get jumped. Ooh, option number 3, please. That's just an overwhelming blink.
All right.
Poor old Misha in this game. He's just going to show for 1 second to get slowed by Alina and click 3 times and dead.
That's not an easy life for him. I mean, as you say, his game just getting shaken up completely after OG lost that gem that he purchased.
Yeah, that's one of those things where when they go back in the replay, they're like, the gem strat's really cool if we can buy gem, D, ward, kill them 2-3 times, secure the map. When you die with the gem and they secure the map, you just feel like you've just, you deleted your inventory. Morphing now has the BKB though. This would be a pretty big turner because Morph now won't die to the explosive damage unless, don't press it.
I mean, they have been finding some very good initiations, right? Like, we saw the last time getting that set up onto AMMAR before he could pop his BKB. And if they can catch him before his BKB and burst the Timber, they can very much catch the Morphling and burst in.
Yeah, and this is going to be the smoke where OG really needs to reveal this BKB to great effect.
There we go. Straight onto Funnick. This isn't coming in response already. Funnick, can they only get the BKB off? The Sonic Wave's out. Yuraghi had his BKB pop, but the pure damage of the Sonic Wave destroyed him. He still didn't have enough HP to live through the burst. As 3 dead on OG, CoolGuys again.
He didn't even have the Scardian's inventory on the Viper. Like, he also didn't even have the spell lifesteal talent. This was just Viper just being on the sliver of HP that he had, being able to then pop a wand, BKB, and turn it around.
And now up to the high ground they go. And it's 60 seconds, no Yuraghi. He's spent up. He does not have the money for buyback. We'll see how much CoolGuys are able to pressure it. They're now at 15k, 32-14. After a rough game 1, CoolGuys coming back with the best game that we've seen from them so far in the league.
100%. They have played together. They have not let down the pace. They have played behind the Nyx assassin with great speed. And now here's the real test. Will they have the read that Morphling doesn't have buyback? Like, he just bought the BKB. They should know it's not up. That's why they're staying here. Like, they're not respecting the call. It's like, bro, you have no carry. Thanks for the 2 racks. Take the racks and net.
That's huge stuff.
Reset.
My goodness, CoolGuys, they've got to be feeling pretty good right now. Of course, they're not going to get carried away. They've still got, 20k lead and 2 sets of racks. It isn't game over, especially against OG. There's a lot of chance for turnaround from these guys.
And to remind everyone, the importance of this series, CoolGuys, they need to get a win to be able to draw with Nigma and Alliance in bottom 3 to try and get some tiebreaker scenarios, put themselves in a position where they can fight for themselves to get out of, or to remain in this Division 1. So
yes, and that was what they were saying, right? They just wanted to take some of these games off the big teams so they could drag them down.
Yeah, 100%. And this is the type of game where even if they get knocked out of upper division, they're like, boys, we won game 2. Maybe if they can continue, this could be a 3rd game, beautiful little story of the comeback. But let's not get carried away.
Well, yeah, we've got to see if they can close it, because this is sometimes, you know, the teams that CoolGuys themselves have said, you know, that this division, it's been difficult for them, but they've been learning and improving. You know, you can get to this lead, but actually being able to close the game can definitely be sort of another beast.
Yeah, but you see CoolGuys, they are grouping up, they're staying as 5, they're not giving OG any way to get pickoffs using the Lion.
More fuel for my
And OG, they want to find that moment where CoolGuys get relaxed. Nice blink onto the chain.
And the rest of OG are separated from OmaR. OmaR on the lead. The hex for the high ground, but the just pops and he's able to pop the spike carapace. Misha gets taken out. Taiga first by TNT and Thug. They're easily able to blow up Yuraghi as well. As BZM has to run, the Eldest will protect him now. AMMAR's committed him with a BKB. Sure, he kills off OmaR, but he has to go for a Timber Chain TP out. Only just makes it away. BZM also able to hide in the trees. We saw that, I mean, they feel that they have the high ground, they could maybe get something done, but with the Eon Disc on OmaR, he's still able to put that spike carapace, cause issues for OG's attempt to start a fight onto CoolGuys.
And it's the fact that even when the Aim Disc gets popped, he's punishing Yuraghi trying to min-max that fight. You know, Yuragi's like, it's only Nyx, I don't want to BKB, I want to hold it for the important guy. But in his final moments, he gets off the Impale, stuns up the Morphling, which then allows for Viper to get in. I mean,
he's got BKB Satanic AC. He feels unkillable.
If he presses the button.
Let's see if he is. There he is.
There
BKB Satanic. He's back up to full HP. And in fact, he's going in aggressively onto OmaR. But the kiss is coming over. Funnick as well, stepping into position. Timber Chain is up though. OmaR up to the high ground. They're still going for him though. Thug diving deep. They'll turn towards Taiga. There'll be a buyback coming out. Funnick's in with the BKB. They find OmaR in the tree line. Take him down. He's gone for 90. OmaR out of the game. Himself short on the buyback gold. Top lane, they've got the creeps pushing in. They could be on track for a tier 2 and maybe even time to start pushing that final set of racks.
Yeah, that is 600 gold away from Timbersaw. Like, he just completed his previous item, so now...
Yeah, he just got the Ags.
Yeah, he's just... Yeah, he's not there.
Radiant's top tower.
But I think, CoolGuys, this is the moment where you now feel the win truly. You're killing heroes quite easily. You've just got your Satanic on Lina. Wait for that Roshan. Get an Aegis. Allow yourself to take control of this Radiant Triangle. Have some vision. Play for the final racks. Don't be too hasty. Because if you give the Aegis way to OG, yeah, it could be a lot different. So, again, CoolGuys, they're respecting OG. They're just going, let's wait. Get the win cleanly.
Yeah, they've got money to spend as well. They're pretty much what the Ag's done on OmaR for the next push. A second Skadi here for the lineup. Thug, he's going to be able to pick that up.
I think for Thug especially, like the last time he played this carry co-op, it was a pretty disastrous game. Like they were against Alliance, he died, I think, solo in lane to a Snapfire. Like it was a hard game. But this game, he's 11-0-9.
Yeah.
Absolutely showcasing what the hero can do in the good game. And that's Roshan fell pretty darn quick. Aegis to Thug, refresh to Lina, cheese to Viper.
26k lead. They're against OG. Very, very impressive stuff from CoolGuys. They have come back in this second game and no signs of sort of the damage done by OG in game 1.
Double Skadi as well. We got the cops.
And look at this noob. He's straight in.
Oh no.
Straight in for Misha. Yuraghi will try and fight back with the BKB, but they'll kite it out. CoolGuys, they step out. I know the BKB's been popped and used by Yuraghi, so it's a lot harder for him to do anything about this push. Kisses raining down on OG from a distance as the space is being created for CoolGuys to focus down the racks. See an E-Blade combo attempted onto Thug, but he's so tanky. OmaR gets the jump in onto BZM. The Eon Disc will allow BZM to step out. Got the coil onto the 3 of them. OmaR stepping over his BKB, but it comes to an end. And again, once the BKB duration ends, they just can't fight this lineup, and OmaR, he's going to call it. GG, it's there. Ladies and gentlemen, CoolGuys, they come back with a fantastic showing in this game too. As said, the best showing we've seen from them so far in the league. And of all the teams, it's against OG. And an OG that stomped them in game 1. I don't think anyone was really expecting to see this sort of level from them coming into this series. And especially not after game 1. But here we are. They dealt with them perfectly. This game, Yuraghi completely fell off. This Morphling was just a non-factor because of how hard CoolGuys crushed him.
Yeah, I think this is one of those beautiful games in Dota where the humility of DNZ to admit like the team wasn't ready, that they themselves didn't feel like they could kind of keep up with the competition of the upper division, but then still come into this series in game 2, play like this, right? And I think you have to, please, OmaR, this guy, he like